worst poster wars that has now begun as far as the BRS unleashing a poster war against the BJP. And they have been now talking about certain tainted BJP netas. And they have been now alleging that many of them, as soon as they join the BJP, have been given a clean chit. Somit, what does this poster signify? Because now it is being said it has been put up against the BRS versus BJP fight, even as K Kavitha currently is being questioned.
Actually since morning, this is the second time, posters got erected. And the first time initially it was, they have washed the posters and they have actually used a brand and stating that whoever, uses the BJP, initially it was from their parties, from their own political parties, if they go to the BJP party, then, they will be coming whitewashed, and also no agency will raid them after that, and they will come clean if they come and join into the BJP. And later, now again, another posters have come up in the Hyderabad city, where clearly we can clearly see Prime Minister Modi has been portrayed as Ravana, hitting out at the BJP. They're clearly seeing it as a political agenda, and even KTR has stated that it's vendetta politics, and also even KCR yesterday in the national executive meeting has stated the same thing.
Well, they have been anticipating that something big could happen here in Delhi, and even as we are told that top leaders from the party, including KTR, are currently camping in Delhi, even as K Kavitha is being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. Somit, thanks very much for the update. Mr. Dinakar Lanka is with us, Khaliko Rahman as well, and Chirag is continuously being with us to help us understand the legal aspect of the story. But Dinakar Lanka ji, those posters that you can see, sir, the portrayal of Prime Minister Modi as a Ravana, saying the destroyer of democracy.
How can they project Modi ji as Ravana when he is building temple for Lord Rama in Ayodhya in legal manners? Because these people, the tainted and the corrupted family parties, they are projecting that Modi ji as Ravana way to divert what kind of corruption they had done. To liquor scam and other scams, they want to divert the attention of the public by showcasing these kind of. Why don't they face legal charges in investigation in proper manner? Why, if they are clean and clear, they can provide appropriate evidence which represents those evidence by means of they are not. They can prove themselves. But these kind of projections, that will be seen to be anger and anguish and hue and cry of the family parties projecting Modi ji like this. When the people know that about the Modi ji, no single corruption charge is not possible.
Let me get a response from Mr. Rahman on this. Mr. Rahman, as far as the investigative details are concerned, let the agencies do their job, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's precisely the reason why our leader Kavitha ji is there, sitting in ED's office today. And in fact, when the ED asked Kavitha ji to appear before them, she very readily agreed, and she said she would fully cooperate with them. So, I mean, Kavitha ji, the BRS party is never scared about any kind of investigation, about any kind of probe. In fact, Kavitha is there, there to cooperate with the ED, and she's going to furnish all the information, whatever they want from her. So it is only...
No, then why is it being portrayed as a destroyer of democracy, sir? No, why is it being portrayed that the opposition party leaders are being deliberately targeted?
Absolutely. That is the case, actually. BJP, if you ask me, is a refuge for all, the criminals, actually, and all the people who have been involved in the bribery cases, the corruption cases, and the very recent case. Forget about the old cases of Himanta Biswa ji and all these things. But the very current case of the Karnataka MLA, who was caught, red-handed with 8 crores of cash, and is still absconding, and the court, in fact, has given him the anticipatory bail. It is such a disgrace to the democracy that the BJP is keeping mum on that.
All
No,
right.
it is nothing but the selective,
But that
targeting.
was the job of the Lokayukta there in Karnataka, sir. Today, what we are talking about is the questioning of K Kavitha. But Chirag, if you can help us understand, with this retraction that has also been asked by one of the individuals who have been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate, do you see that impact on the ongoing investigation?
I think Kavitha, if ED strong ED's case is strong despite this retraction, because see, the retraction will not be very material if subsequent to that retracted statement they can find some hard evidence. It could be in the form, as I previously said, it could be in the form of ledger entries, bank transfers to some other proxies. So if all of that is discovered, then under law, that evidence can still be led despite his retraction, because that statement has been corroborated by other evidence as well. But if the ED is solely relying in a money laundering case on oral testimony and oral evidence of people, then of course that is going to be something which the courts will have to decide at the appropriate time, because a money laundering case cannot just be led on oral evidence. It's very difficult to establish one like that.
Those remains to be seen exactly, because a response has been sought from the ED side on this possible retraction there. But whether or not Mr. Pillai and Ms. K Kavitha would be confronted, that remains to be seen, as it is in an hour now. As far as the questioning today that has begun, we'll keeping our viewers updated. Thanking our guests for joining us here on the broadcast. Back with more news and developments taking